As we continue chapter of Genesis, these are the generations of heaven of the earth. J-Travel, we will discuss about the Bible and about the fall of man. But before the fall of man, let us discuss first the story of marriage. Here in J's spiritual channel, you will learn more about this. As we continue chapter of Genesis, these are the generations of heaven of the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there were meads up in the midst of the earth, and watered the full face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man out of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and he put the man whom he had formed, and out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So the Lord discussed rivers. There were rivers in the garden. The name was Pison. This is the first river. There was gold in that land. Then the second river is Gihon, which is compassed the whole land of Ethiopia. The name of the third is Rehidical, that is east, goes towards the east of Assyria. The fourth river is Euphrates. And the man put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou shalt mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat it, for in the day that eat thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, It is not good that a man should be alone. Story we see there were rivers, and the Lord formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and became a living soul. And then finally he became man, tilled the ground, and the Lord now will create a woman for him. The Lord God said, It is not good for man that he should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. Out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them to Adam to see what he would name them. Whatsoever he called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to the old cattle, to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an helpmeet for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam in his sleep, and he took one of his ribs and closed up of its flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord had taken from the man made he a woman, and brought him her unto the man. And Adam said, This is the bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife. They shall become one flesh. They were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. Learned that man and woman was married, and the Sabbath was created in the Garden of Eden. That's how we learn together in the story of spiritual journey. More episodes are on my sides, so you will know more of the stories that is upcoming. The upcoming stories, the fall of man, is now coming to us to learn more here in J Travel Spiritual Journey.